This is our roadmap of the possible, based on values that Canadians believe in, working hard, doing what's right, and taking care of each other. Vous avez déjà vu une partie de notre plan pour lutter contre les changements climatiques, en créant au moins de 300 000 emplois de qualité. Last month, we shared our plan to fight climate change while also creating 300,000 new, good, clean jobs. We're proud of that plan, and that plan includes a plan to train and support workers as they transition to a new clean economy that leaves no worker or community behind. But we want to build on that vision, so the vision we're releasing today takes that same bold spirit and shows how we believe government can make things better for people. We call it a New Deal for People. It's our New Deal for People. Now, you might say, okay, a New Deal for People, is there an abbreviation? Is there a short form for that New Deal for People? I think we can come up with one. It's a New Deal for People. The NDP, we are the way forward. We are the way forward. NDP. It's a new deal because it is a kind of vision that no government in Ottawa has ever proposed to Canadians. And it is for all people, because we are serving notice that the days of running governments in the interests of a very powerful few are coming to an end. Millions of Canadians are worried about being able to access the medication they need. In fact, people are living with pain because they can't afford to see a dentist. Families go to the eye doctor, and they're hoping against hope that the prescription hasn't changed because they can't afford a new set of eyeglasses. People are looking for help when it comes to depression, and they come up empty when they are most vulnerable in their lives. Friends, we have a crisis in healthcare, and it's time that changed. It's time. It's time for the party that brought Medicare to Canada to take a next major step forward. It's time. It's time to bring Canadians a historic expansion of the services that healthcare covers. For more than 20 years, even longer in some ways, Liberals have delayed and delayed, promising lower drug costs and delivering only excuses. They still haven't told us what their plan is on Pharmacare. All we know is it might be a makeshift system that covers some and not others, will leave many Canadians without any of the protection they need. We know Canadians deserve so much better. So our vision starts by making sure everyone in our country has access to the medication they need when they need it. Our plan couldn't be clearer. Pharmacare that's public, comprehensive, and universal. Our Our plan would mean even families that already have insurance will save on average $550 a year. For the first time, every single Canadian can count on this. If you need medication, if your loved one needs medication, you can get it, period. Paid for with your health card, not your credit card. But friends, we won't limit the expansion of publicly funded health services to Pharmacare. For our next step, we'll work with healthcare workers, with provincial and territorial governments. In Ontario, it'll be Andrea Horwath's NDP. With Indigenous communities, and our plan is to bring in a comprehensive plan that covers you, truly covers you, from head to toe. That is our vision. That means dental care for everyone, vision care, hearing care. We will expand home care and long-term care, mental health care, and addictions care for everyone in our country. And we know we're faced with another massive crisis when it comes to addictions, and that's the opioid crisis. We're seeing a crisis that is gripping our entire country. We're losing 11 people a day to opioid overdose. If you take that in, 11 people, these are loved ones, family members, coworkers, children, parents, siblings. So that's why day one in government, we will declare a public health emergency. And we'll start And friends, we'll start the work right away of ending the criminalization and the stigma of drug addiction. Because nobody should have to fear that they'll be arrested if they seek life-saving care. It comes down to this very simple value, this very basic value that we all believe in. Canadians take care of each other. We will fight climate change and defend the environment while taking care of workers and ensuring good jobs. We will work honestly towards reconciliation. And that means having the courage to call the systemic failure that led to the killing of Indigenous women and girls a genocide. But most importantly, that means bringing in the sweeping changes needed to prevent it from ever happening again. We will build on the good work of my good friend and candidate for Hamilton Centre, Matt Green, to confront racism and end the practice of carding.